Yes, so welcome to my YouTube channel once again. I am Olaniyan Emmanuel. Yeah, it's been a while. I actually dropped a video on my YouTube page. Yes, everything has been so tiring, and I know you've been waiting and you've been anticipating for my voice. You actually want to hear from me what I've been keeping all this right for you. Oh, yes. Now, so this is it. For you to actually enjoy everything I've been keeping so far for you, you need to follow till the end of this video. And don't forget, at the end of this video, try to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification, and always watch out for what I've actually prepared for you. So now this is it. Tonight I have a lot of things for you, because in this month is a month of business, a month of journey, where we journey together throughout from May, and man, it will be so interesting, to the point that you have a lot of things to benefit. Alright, so you need to know what my YouTube page is all about and where you're going to be learning from my page, because you have a lot of YouTube channels, you have a lot of content creators, you have a lot of script writers and all right there. But what I'm going to be offering you will actually cut across every sector I'm going to be talking about tonight. So all you have to do is just chill a bit, get a seat and sit down, because I'm going to be showing you something extremely beyond what you've been learning about business. And at the end of this journey, throughout May 1st till end of May, I'll be revealing to you the strategic ideas behind starting a successful business in Nigeria, despite the fact that the Nigerian economy is not even supporting the business idea. Stay tuned and watch out. Alright, so welcome back, guys. Yes, so welcome back, guys. Like I told you, we're going to be talking about more about business, but before I dive into what you're going to be learning on my YouTube channel, this is what I want to tell you. I always tell people at the beginning of this year that I have one key that opens 4 doors. I have just one key that opens 4 doors, because at the end of this video, these are things that will actually help you in your journey. And what are the 4 keys? What are the 4 doors? And what are the... why do you need this door? This is what you need to understand. After one key, that particular key can open 4 doors. In everything you're doing, you need to understand the fact that you need to be intentional. The level of intentional actually goes a long way. The more intentional you are, the more the better results you're going to have. That means if you're going to yield 10 times or 100 times a particular result, your level of intentional really goes a long way. That means what are we going to be talking about? I have 4 doors, like I said, and I have just one key that will open the 4 doors. And what are the 4 doors? I have the first door, which is the door of prayer, the door of passion, determination, and consistency. That means we have passion, we have prayer, we have determination, and consistency. That means if you're going to enjoy anything business like, you have to be intentional about your prayer life, you have to be intentional about your passion, you have to be intentional about your determination, and lastly, you have to be intentional about your level of consistency. The higher the level of your consistency, the more the results you'll be able to generate. And your result is actually dependent on the amount of strength of your intentional. Now, once you know that you need to be intentional about those secret place, then you need to be intentional with your passion. I have a passion for a business. I want to set up a business. The question is, do I have passion for it? If you don't have passion for it, there's every tendency that the business might crumble at the long run. The next thing you need to ask yourself is, if this business brings hills and down, do you have the determination to actually continue the business? I've seen a lot of people diving into business, just a little breeze like this, they are out of the business. That's why you always see someone selling paracetamol, someone selling drugs, and also selling lace. That's why you always see someone selling cakes, and they also find it very hard to actually do some other businesses. Wow, that means you've seen a lot of Nigerian businesses getting into the other hands, and at the long run, don't even know how to structure it. That's why I said it is very important for you to have the key, which is intentional. Then the 4 doors are passion, prayer, determination, and consistency. With these 4, I think we can journey together successfully throughout my YouTube channels. You can learn a lot of things, you can have a lot of videos, you can have a lot of ideas we can actually share together. So all you have to do is just subscribe, like I've told you earlier on, and we will be able to actually enjoy it ourselves. So now this is it. On my YouTube channel, what are you going to be learning? You are going to be learning a lot of things. I've gathered experience so far in the years back. I've tried to come up with different strategy, different ideas, and different things that you can combine together as a new business owner or someone just coming up to start a business, or just a student that wish to actually set up a business. That is a great opportunity for you to actually learn the business from the scratch level to the pro level and to the maximum level where you start generating massive profit for yourself. Remember, for every journey you actually embark on, it must have a fruitful result, and every result of every business owner is that you should be able to generate a profit, and the profit you generate actually depend on the number of efforts you apply to that particular sector. Now, let me use my own case as an example. I started this business back then in 2016 when everything seems crumble and everything seems hard. I don't even know the next journey to move to. Starting seems somehow tiring, so disheartening, and at the point I felt business cannot even move on. Are you getting the strategy? You need to understand that I started the business and I was having this feeling that if I start this business, I asked myself several questions that who will patronize me? Okay, let's say for instance I have people that will actually patronize me for real. Are they going to buy what I'm selling? How sure am I that they actually need what I want to start selling? Then I was like, how will I advertise? Then I have questions like, where will I see money? And I have questions like, even if I see money, do I even have my ways around it? So all those questions actually create a lot of things in my mind. I don't even know how to go about it. Then I tried to enroll into the trainings, then different trainings, and funniest thing was that I was trained by different coaches, and everything they kept on saying is that you can make this also amount when you import this also product, like make 100k. They kept on mentioning the sweet part of the business. So I was so overshadowed with the sweet part, like just like every normal person, we always have this mindset that, oh, the business is sweet, like let me just start. But this and this one I'm going to be telling you, business is not sweet. Yeah, get that again and get it sink into your head. Business is not sweet. As far as you want to maintain in business, you need to have this thing in your mind. When you are enjoying the profit, also at that back of my head, the loss can also come. I've faced a lot of challenges in business, and at times it weighs me down. I can actually come up online to come up with strategies and ideas that I can actually come up with. At times I felt so down starting a business back again. I always have this feeling that, does it actually necessary start this business again? Guy, why can't you just stop business? At times I've seen a lot of discouragement words, I've seen a lot of disheartening words, I've seen a lot of embarrassment, insult here and there, and I kept on asking myself, is this actually the real journey to start this business? I've seen it as, oh God, if this business is not actually what you want me to do, why should I start? God, this is so disheartening and it's making me feel so down. At the point in time, I begin to ask myself that if business is not going to work out, then why do I have to start? At the first instance, I felt so bad. So I took it off of myself, and the journey started from 2016, the very long journey, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. I even till date, we're still in business. It has not been easy. Yes, like I said, I have experiences both at the profit level of business and at the losing part of the business. And I always tell something that the higher you go in this business, the more the profit you can make and the more the losses you can make as well. So these are the necessary things I want you to take note anytime you want to start a business. And what's that? I want you to understand the fact that you have just one thing that can keep you moving. And what's that? You have to be intentional. Even if everything seems coming against you, even if everything is not even working the way you want, even if you feel like, oh God, is this thing going to work out again? Am I even going to make business work out any longer? That means you need to understand that if you are intentional and you're prayerful, you have passion, you are determined, and you are consistent, you'll be able to actually do what others cannot actually do. I've actually gotten a lot of questions from different set of people asking me that, oh, sir, how will I pick a particular training? How will I learn a skill? How do you get to this level? How do you learn all these skills? You're a man with different skills and all. So I always tell you something that's one thing that actually helped me a lot is I have just one key that open for doors. Aside that, I understand the principle behind time management. Yes, I don't joke with my time, and I try to work on my time perfectly. And I try to understand what I really need and what I don't need. Let me cite a good example for you. A good example is this. I understand the fact that there's a problem coming up in Ibadan, which is my base in Nigeria. I understand that a lot of people find it very hard to import from China to Nigeria. So Ibadan as a whole, I decided what can I do? Let me set up a logistic company that solves the problem of having to travel from Ibadan down to Lagos just to go and pick up your goods. One, remember, I am solving a problem. Now, if I'm going to be solving this problem, I need to understand the rudiments and the facts behind importation business. That means I am building my knowledge. Remember, I want to solve problem, but while I'm trying to solve problem, I am building my knowledge. Now, if I'm going to build my knowledge, I knew quite right that I need to understand importation. And since I understand importation, I need people to order for my product. I need people to come on board. I need people to actually tell me, can you actually order this thing for us? Can you do this and all? So then I said, okay, fine. After learning importation, understanding all these things, then I need to understand how to market myself, how to sell myself. Virtually every one of you watching this video, you'll have come across my YouTube channel on one page or the other, and you'll be like, oh, this guy here and there. So that means to an extent, you've seen my publicity. That means I ask myself a question then that how will I increase my publicity? How will I get customers? So I see reasons why I actually need to learn digital marketing. So at a point in time, I felt I'm only short of words. Like once I meet any customer like this, I can just say, won't you buy from me? And once the customer says no, I will move out. No, I get it at the wrong fact. That's when I started my journey into digital marketing. Then I was like, okay, fine, let me start copywriting. Let me start writing for people. Then at a point, I applied for different courses and I started business analyst. Then I started moving. Then I see myself diving into more and more. And remember, everything I'm trying to dive into are stuff that I actually need for the development of my business. So look at the trend line. The trend line is this. I first discover people's problem. After discovering the problem, I started working on the problem by gaining more knowledge and how to tackle the problem. So that means before you can actually tell me that you want to make massive profits, you want to generate funds, you want to generate money for yourself, and you want to make money in the business line, you need to sit down and ask yourself, are you actually ready for this? If truly you are not ready for it, then don't start the journey. I don't like a situation whereby you tell me you're learning a skill today and tomorrow you want to be making money. No, this is not a get-rich system. This is a system that needs building. That's why I said from onset that I'm building from the scratch level to the pro level. I'm going to be citing different skills you can actually dive into and how you can actually fit into that skill perfectly. If you're a tailor, if you're into baking, if you're into hairdressing, if you're into any skills you're into, I always tell people, don't abandon the job you're doing and say because it's not moving well, then you just abandon your normal business and felt, oh, my friend are selling clothes, my friend are selling shoes and bags, and a lot of people have even gotten the wrong aspect of importation. A lot of people are seeing importation as sales of shoes and bags, which is not. So what I'm going to be telling you is that in any skills or anything you want to choose, try to choose what you know that, okay, in the long run, it will solve people's problem. When you can't solve their problem, you don't need to actually start anything. Let's take, for instance, If hospitals can't treat people, then why setting up the hospital at the first instance? If they know they can actually attend to customers, why setting it up? That means you need to ask yourself, what are the problems people are facing and how do you come in, and what are the things you need to do just to ensure that at least they keep coming and coming and coming. From that angle, I've been able to actually shed some light with you, and let's move on. Like I said, if you're going to be learning anything on this page, try as much as possible to follow till the end of this video. And at the end of this video, turn on your notification and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, alright, so guys, this is what I want to tell you. What I'm going to be learning on my YouTube channel, I know that one is very, very paramount and important to you. So there is something I actually planned during my so let me put it like this. I was actually with one of my guys and we're trying to talk about what I can actually dish out to you and give you as my subscribers on YouTube. And I was like, okay, fine, this I'm going to be helping people with. I have seen a lot of people with business issues and just trying to just keep it up, but yet they have been, and they feel a lot of things, they can't even continue the business again. So this is what we're going to be learning on my YouTube page. Throughout the month of May till ending of May, I am actually planning something. I want to build it from scratch to the pro level. Yes, I want to build it from scratch to the pro level. And by building it from scratch to the pro level, that means I'm going to be offering a training for you. Yes, and what is training all about? I want to dive into lots of businesses or a lot of skills that are dead. Like you have a skills, your skill is not generating money for you. You have a skills you don't even know how to go about it. Like I'm going to be dipping my hand into it and helping you to actually structure that business. And now I'm going to be doing that. It's a very simple strategy, and this is a strategy. I want to introduce a DIY package on my YouTube channel. So there will be a playlist section that talks about DIY. So that DIY, what I'm going to be doing there is that there are some do-it-yourself skills that you can have. And these do-it-yourself skills, I'll try as much as possible to explain in detail. Like I'll be so detailed enough to the extent that you'll be able to practice this yourself. And from there, it will up the growth of your business and give you more strategy and what you need to know about business. So another thing you're going to be learning is what I call e-commerce. Yes, e-commerce. So e-commerce is a very long distance business you're going to be learning. But at the same time, we're going to be doing something for you. You know, e-commerce itself is actually a structural process. And this structural process has to be followed. I can actually promise you that we're going to finish the whole process before the end of May, but we're going to commence the journey together. So that means we have a playlist section that talks about e-commerce. Yes, e-commerce strictly. So that e-commerce strictly, I'm going to be talking about how you can start e-commerce business from the definition, the structural process. So I'll show you all the processes involved, then we'll start learning together. Then while learning these skills, I also open a particular playlist sector under my YouTube channel that talks about skills monetization. How you can actually monetize your skill. Yes, you need to be able to monetize your skill, because the bottom line of, even if you look at the definition of e-commerce even says a structural process that involves buying and selling with the sole aim of making a profit. That means while learning all these things, you need to understand how to monetize your skills, so that people now start paying you for what you know. People now start giving you money. Okay, take this, help us do this, help us do that. So that means that one is also a factor I'm going to be considering on my YouTube channel. So another thing I'm going to be telling you, I'm going to be showing you is talent revamping strategy, TVS. I call it TRS rather. So TRS is just another package I'm going to be doing on my YouTube channel. And what I'm going to be doing on that talent revamping strategy is that I get to meet some people and I notice that they have this talent. Like they have this talent. Probably they're very good with voiceover, they're very good with writing, they're like, lots of people have different talents, but the problem is they don't really understand how to go about it. That means with my TRX sector, which is the talent revamping strategy, I'm going to be showing you how you can actually revamp your talent to actually suit into what the economy actually demand for, and it will be able to suit into what you'll be able to actually do successfully as well. Like it's so funny at times when I get to see people, and at the long run you don't even know what they can use their talent for. So I'm going to be telling you more about that on that talent revamping strategy. So another thing I'm going to be telling you about is the niche discovery. Yes, I have a lot of people disturbing me that what sector of business can I dive into? Oh, I have a business already, but I don't know the particular niche I can dive into. I don't even know how to do about selecting my niche. What I'm going to be doing for you is this. Under my niche discovery, I'm trying to introduce something to you. I will try to handle the whole niche proper work for you and give you a video that explains how you can discover a niche. Now, the niche that works best for me in my particular area might not work best in your area. Let's say you're targeting your areas alone. But in a situation whereby I am able to actually hold your hand and show you how you can actually target your niche, discover your niche, and be productive with your niche. So under my YouTube channel, I'm going to be showing you niche discovery, and I have received diverse questions that, oh, this is your channel, is it for youth or just students or just or this end business owners? So I've tried to introduce a package is business development and expansion. So business development and expansion is a sector I'm going to be handling under my YouTube channel. And what this sector will be doing is that I'll be showing you some things important for the growth of your business. I'll be telling you some factors how you can expand your business, how you can develop your business in a successful way. And also I'll be showing you some business management ethics and how you can actually set things in places for yourself just to ensure that your business is moving successfully. And you remember, you've been running business right from January till now. That means it's high time you actually have a revamped strategy that will increase your productivity, increase your profit, increase every sectors of your business. Another thing that, and the last thing I'm going to be talking about is your business tips. Yes. Oh, I've seen lots of people complaining every now and then that, oh, I don't even have business tips, I don't have anything, can I even make it in life, can I be successful? Now listen, I want to tell you this, as I'll have a sector under my business that I'll talk about strictly business, like what tips, like what can you dive into that can actually fetch you money. But remember, I will never show you a quick get rich system. A quick get rich system, what I'm talking about is that I will not promise you that you're going to start now and make money instantly. I won't tell you that you're going to start and while you sleep on bed, you start your money coming in. Fine, you can make money while on bed, but you have to have applied some effort in the past as well. So what I'm trying to say is this: under the business tip, I'll show you how you can start. Like, remember, I'm taking you from the scratch level to the pro level. So how you can start from the scratch level to the pro level and generate profit for yourself, maximize the profit, and use the profit to actually extend, develop, and analyze your business. So that means you will have a lot of things you're going to be learning on my YouTube channel throughout this month, throughout the new month, and throughout the number of years you're going to be spending together as my subscriber. And I'm going to be giving you something huge enough that will help your growth and develop you as well. So in my next video, I have received quite a number of messages in my DM, people trying to ask that ASU versus their future, ASU versus my future, what should I do? Now this particular video will launch very soon, and the video will actually explain what you can do as a student. I'm going to be listing the sectors of business I'm doing. Yes, the sector of business I'm doing, and I will link everything together. I'll show you the routes and the map work, and at the end I'll show you the blueprints. I'll show you everything you need to know about these sectors. Yes, that means you might now see them like, oh, you start with this sector, and with the strategy I've explained so far, you can start this sector without any issue. So alright guys, so I'm going to be stopping here for now, and I'm going to be showing you more and more of my work. All you have to do is just remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and while subscribing also try as much as possible to turn on your notifications so as to get notified anytime I drop any videos for you. Remember, we'll start our journey into the real business world this new month. Yes, I'm going to be dropping videos for you, and try as much as possible to follow, ask questions, and God bless.